All right, so what's good, y'all? Back with another one. So today I'm gonna go ahead and react to this. All right, all right. So what's good, y'all? Back with another one. All right, so today I'm gonna go ahead and react to this video that was requested for me to react to on this guy on Kendra Singles. Like I told you, I'm about to launch my dating segment on here on Say So TV. And a lot of my inspiration comes from Kendra Singles and um, I forget something Wednesdays, the Gay Black Network, something like that. Um, they both do it. I'm only giving them shout outs because hey, I feel like whoever inspires you, you can give them a shout out. So I'm gonna go ahead and react to her video. I've reacted to one of her videos before when it was the guy that she has on there. That be on here hosting, but now it's on. Now it's her. So this is actually a couple. It says gay couple looking for guy to add to the relationship. So I'm assuming this is a poly couple looking for another third. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and get my watch it and get my commentary. All right. So let's go.
What are you looking for tonight?
Well, someone for my partner and myself.
Partner as in male?
Yes, well, it's two of us, so a third.
Wait, you already have a male? You already have a partner?
Yeah, we're looking for a third. A third
A third guy or female to add?
guy.
You want another guy?
Mm-hmm. Let me go get my little light bright.
Yeah, get your boyfriend. Y'all live together?
Yes. Let me go downstairs.
You know, I should have made a drink tonight. I don't know if I can do this sober. Hi.
Hi, how are you?
So you know this is your boyfriend, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
He wants to find another guy to add to your relationship.
Yes.
Okay, so what is the preference? What type of guy y'all looking for?
Well, I guess definitely someone that's independent for sure. Someone that has their own because we have our own. So that's definitely a must.
Okay.
It's someone that's into both of us.
Oh, that's into both of you guys.
Yes.
He has to find you both attractive.
Exactly.
I mean, for us, it's like, okay, we've been together almost 7 years. Next year makes it 7 years for us. So for us, like, we started together. We've, started from everything. Like, we had just literally taken buses. Now we have two cars. We paid off our house and everything. So for us, we're very good together. So for us, we always like to expand that because you shouldn't have to limit. If you love somebody, you should be able to expand that. So if we want to have fun on the side versus sitting here cheating, we'd rather do it together versus having to, do something on the side and not be transparent with each other. We'd rather have somebody else and enjoy that with as well. So for us, this is where we are.
Mm-hmm.
Gay
Hmm.
or bisexual,
Gay or
straight.
bisexual.
Wait, what?
You say gay, bisexual, straight. They can't be straight and looking at God.
No,
Well, I
we're
mean, they could be, but we don't want
I
them.
get that, but I have a question. How can they be straight if they have sex with you guys?
That's what I said. We don't want no DL. I don't want that. Straight, no. Bisexual or gay is fine. Someone that's out there, someone that's not trying to sit here and hide and that you gotta, try to hear dip it and do it with behind the corner. I don't want that. I want someone you could be honest with.
I'll take straight.
I don't want straight. No straight.
Kevin, explain that to me. How can he be straight if he engages with sex with you?
Well, so he would be considered bisexual, but his secret would be kept safe with us, you know? As
Oh,
long as he's honest, 100, and not married, I'm good.
okay.
I need the honesty. I don't want no one that's DL. I do not want a DL. I don't want that at all. That's not my preference. I'm not here sitting here DL. I'm an open gay guy, so for me, it's like I want the same thing. This is where I'm at. It can't be known like that. No, ma'am.
And there you
Someone
have
that's
it.
into both of us.
Oh, that's into both of you guys.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Pause real quick. Was I the only one that caught that shit? I'm just like, wait a minute. What he need to have his own shit for if y'all both already up in the crib and shit? What's what he gotta have his own for? See, this is what I'm trying to tell y'all. Here we go with the bullshit. All right, let's keep watching.
Yes.
He has to find you both attractive.
Exactly.
He has to find you.
I mean,
both
for us, it's
attractive.
like, okay, we've been together almost 7 years. Next year makes it 7 years for us. So for us, like, we started together. We, started from everything. Like, we had just literally taken buses. Now we have 2 cars. We paid off our house and everything. So for us, we're very good together. So for us, we always like to expand that because you shouldn't have to limit. If you love somebody, you should be able to expand that. So if we want to have fun on the side versus sitting here cheating, we'd rather do it together versus having, do something on the side and not be transparent with each other. We'd rather have somebody else and enjoy that with as well. So for us, this is where we are.
Gay or bisexual?
Gay or bisexual?
Wait, what?
He said gay, bisexual, straight. They can't be straight. They're looking at God. Well, I mean,
All right. So first, here's what I will say. Man, all right. I think I'm about to grab my headband. But all right. So first thing, neither one of them are ugly. You know what I'm saying? So I will say that they could find somebody that they're looking for. All right. They both got their own shit going, or they got their shit together. They got a crib. It seemed like they, like he said, they pretty stable. They got their own thing going. They good financially, career wise, and stuff like that. Sound like they good in their relationship, and they just want to add a third. All right. So first, my commentary from that is they have the right to do what they want to. If they both agree on this, that's fine. However, I find it hard to believe that they don't have issues when they do this, because I'm pretty sure that they've done this before, even if it wasn't an actual poly relationship, but like hooked up in sex, because I've done that before myself, where I've joined couples. I think most gay bi men can relate to this. I've joined couples as well, where we were where I was like they hit me up on the regular, to come through smash both of them, and then they hit me up when they want some more type shit. But I figured that they be doing that with other dudes. So is that poly, or what is that? Is that an open relationship? And then poly is that y'all both together and then y'all want to find somebody else to be in a third to y'all's relationship and have a whole relationship with them? Or are y'all just looking for somebody to come in and have sex with y'all every now and then? Because I mean, I've been that guy before, you know what I'm saying? Y'all can easily get somebody to do that on them, but I guess they won't be a regular, because even sometimes they'd hit me up and I wouldn't come through because I didn't feel like fucking 2 niggas. Like, sometimes that's a lot of work. Like, when you doing one, like, that's normal. It is what it is. But when you're doing 2, it come along with, as the top, like, from my experience, it comes along with a lot more responsibility. You got to really be going ham. You got to be on one of them nights where you drunk and you ready to tear something up. Like, that ain't no just regularly, I'm just going to be regularly trying to smash 2 niggas all the time. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, I don't know, like, what is that? And then can y'all do it with the dude when y'all both not in the same room? Can it be he comes through when you at work and smashes your boyfriend while you at work? Or is it only when y'all both together? Like, what is that? Like, I mean, poly has too many ins and outs. And then on top of that, even as confident as they look, y'all could be together however long y'all want to be. He said 7 years. Okay, all right, let's say you add somebody. Let's say you add a nigga like me, let's say you just add somebody, add a nigga like me. I come through, smash both of y'all really good. Then, I got good conversation. I got good heart. I got good spirit. I got, I'm fun to be around. And then all of a sudden, one of y'all start liking me more than the other, or the other one, or one of y'all start calling me over more than the other, or yeah, just like I just feel like it throws a wedge in between 2 people. Like, what about what y'all already have? Y'all don't care about maintaining that? What if what y'all already have is at risk, as solid as it may seem? Y'all can have a solid friendship and all that. What if that's at risk by adding that third person? I don't know. That's just my first take. But yeah, I'm gonna continue to watch it.
they could be, but we don't want them.
Yeah, but I have a question. How can they be straight if they have sex with you?
That's what I'm saying. We don't want no DL. I don't want that. Straight, no. Bisexual, like,
Honestly, that's what it looked like. Like the boyfriend in the green, he over there cheesing and being on some skeezy shit. Like he's like, yeah, he could be, gay, bi, straight, whatever. He said that because he's cool with DL niggas, and you can't be in no relationship with no DL nigga, let alone two of them. With two niggas as a DL nigga, like, nah, that's gonna be exactly what I just said. Like, you'll come through smashing and dip, and then be every now and then type shit. Like, but like a full blown boyfriend y'all looking for? It looks like the boyfriend in the green shirt is on bullshit, and then the boyfriend in the black tank top or the black white beater is he actually probably want to be like doing this the right way. And see, that's what sucks about these kind of relationships. Is it seems like they're always off balance. Like one of them is on hoe shit, and then the other one is on some genuine. And I feel like this is nothing more than like the hoe one convincing the genuine one to be open relationship, and the other one is so insecure and just so happy to have this nigga that he'll just do whatever it takes to keep the relationship. And now it's, which is funny because they'll call people like me who are territorial and stuff insecure. Let me tell y'all something. If a nigga don't give a fuck about you fucking around with nobody else, he don't give a fuck about you. I don't know what y'all got. Excuse the siren. Alright, trying to let that pass. I ain't trying to pause it. But if a dude does not care about about you sleeping around with other people, being intimate with other people, ain't even about just sexual, intimate with other people. He don't care about you. Hold on, y'all. So yeah, y'all, if he don't care about you sleeping around with other people, that's a red flag, all right? Or even like if he ain't territorial about you at all, that should be a red flag to me. That's not that doesn't mean jealous or insecure. Insecure means I am insecure. You can act differently based on on insecurity. I don't like when people try to point out what that is as an insecurity when you can act in different ways being insecure. You can be optimistic because you're insecure. It can come off optimistic. It could come off being open minded. It could come off being, not judging, and it could come off being accepting of everything. But you're really just an insecure motherfucker who just don't have no backbone. And when you don't stand for nothing, you fall for anything. That doesn't always mean, okay, just because somebody doesn't want you sleep around with other people, there is times where that could be an insecure person. I mean, not sleeping around with other people, but like if they think that if they assume that you sleeping around with other people all the time, that could be possibly insecure if you're not. You know what I'm saying? But just because a person doesn't want you sleeping around with other people, and they may have thought maybe you were at one point, because it's not necessarily even insecurity. It's the world we live in. There's a lot of cheaters. There's a lot of social media there's a lot of distractions, a lot of, like temptations out here. So it's like, it's not far fetched. You know what I'm saying? Now, if it's consistent, that's something different. But like, just wanting to keep your person to yourself, that doesn't make you insecure. It doesn't make you possessive. You know what I'm saying? Like, possessive is steroids of overprotection. You know what I'm saying? And then some more. Like, that's a whole nother story. I'm talking about just you wanting to only be monogamous and keep your person, which between y'all's love and y'all's affection and all that between y'all two, there's nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to point that out. Like, that's not insecure just because you are territorial. And all right. So I just want to say that. But like, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and continue to watch this.
Okay, it's fine. Someone that's out there, someone that's not trying to sit here and hide, and that you gotta, try to hear dip it and do it with behind the corner. I don't want that. I want someone you can be honest with.
Yeah. See, I knew it. Basically, he's accepted that every nigga's a hoe, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and just, all right, play this role. Let me just accept it, force myself to accept this. Every nigga's a hoe, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing I could do about it. At least this nigga's fine. At least this nigga got his shit together. So, I'm gonna go ahead and just, cut my losses and, settle right here where I feel best at before I end up for real, just, alone or with the fuck shit out here permanently. So, all right, I'll go ahead and just accept that is basically a hoe and you gonna want to sleep with other people. So to keep you, I'm gonna have to get with it, and then I'm gonna act like I'm cool with it, And, just because at the end of the day, I have given up on the thought that there's any faithful men or that there's any way that I could have a relationship that is healthy. Now, look, I'm going to tell y'all, like, my grandma told me straight up, I asked her, because I thought about this, about where y'all be coming from with that. And I mean, y'all have some points there, all right? So I'm going to tell y'all what my grandma told me. I asked her, I said, so grandma, do you feel like if you have a zero tolerance for cheating, does that mean that you could potentially end up single? And she looked at me straight up and said, yeah, possibly. Like, she was like, it seemed like everybody has a little something that they had going on before, even if they've been married for a long time, especially if they've been married indefinitely type stuff. So, I'm not saying that you're supposed to allow it, but basically she said, look at it like this. Um, don't expect it, don't settle for it, don't allow it. Be one of those that if it is happening there, you'll never find out. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, that's what I've been like. I have no stories of people cheating on me. Out of all the story times I've given y'all, I have not been able to give y'all of somebody cheating on me story. I mean, it happened, but I found out about it way later. When I found out about it, the relationship was over. You know what I'm saying? Now, that's because I'm one of those people that if somebody cheats on me, they just know damn well to not let me find out. Like, so I'm pretty sure that it has happened before, but they just would never let me find out. All right. Now, all that I'm talking about my past. But yeah, that's this conversation I had with my grandma, who is a baby boomer. You know what I'm saying? And that was her perspective on it. And she said that she don't. I asked her, did she think grandpa cheated on her? And she was like, she don't know, possibly, but she don't care. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because what she don't know don't hurt her. And he never changed up on her. He never switched up on her. So it's possible that this could be happening. What I'm trying to say though is when you get to the point where you just sit up there and allow that shit, you are taking the respect off of you. I'm not about to ever let no nigga think it's cool to cheat on me. I'm not gonna ever let no nigga think it's cool to fuck around on me, in my face or behind my back. I'm just one of those. I'm a king. You gonna respect me as one. And I feel like when you get to this level and you accept poly, you have now taken yourself off the throne and you are not a king of yourself no more, because now you are allowing yourself to be open to all kinds of shit you have no control over. Okay, these two people can go out here and sleep around. Now you got all these different diseases that you could be catching. Okay, it's definitely not safer. You know what I'm saying? It's not wiser. Okay, you are bringing in potential people to ruin whatever you and this other person already has, because it usually starts off with you, another person, and then y'all add somebody. It's not like all three of y'all come together at once. Now, in that case, that I feel like that would be better for poly people. If all three of y'all come together at once, that's different. But all this whole like adding somebody shit later, I feel like, you know what? It's just not. It just opens up a can of worms for too much stuff. All right. And I don't think that it's good to settle for every man's gonna cheat. And I'm gonna allow, this to happen in front of me face and participate, because I don't feel like I can find nobody to be monogamous to me, because they're following whoever they're watching, whoever they follow, probably celebrities, probably the world's opinions and what everybody going around them has got going on too. So I don't know, but there's just a lack of confidence in this, in my opinion. I would never recommend, opening up your bedroom to another person. That is a very like intimate thing. Like I said, I've done it. I've joined it, but I never recommend being one of the dudes that allows that to happen. The way I've watched these niggas look at me while I'm pounding they dude, stroking they dude, how they be looking at me. One of them, he literally had to stop me. Like, hey, like he had to pull me off his nigga. And, like, let it be known that we wasn't continuing the session. Like, I'm trying to tell y'all, when I was in my early 20s, especially in Atlanta and shit, yeah, boy, like, I'm trying to tell y'all, yeah, I was on that type of shit. And, yeah, just the shit that I see them go through. And it's like, I see that how somebody is always, there's dominating on some hoe shit. And then there's this weaker, insecure one that allows it. That's what I see in those relationships. Being the one that's been added. I'm not talking about one couple. I'm talking about, I've got 3 couples that I remember fucking with faithfully. All right. So, yeah. And yeah, I will say though, they do last a long time, because they be on whole shit together. It's difficult for you to find somebody else like that. So they probably do stick to each other and all that. What I'm gonna say to people like me, don't be envious and jealous of that shit because they get to stick together longer. It seems like uh, anybody can have something if they gonna do anything for it, and you may not be willing to have that kind of relationship. That kind of relationship may not even be a relationship in your eyes. That to you could be roommates, being friends, and cheating. Fucking with other niggas, and they just live under the same roof. That's what I could consider that too. I don't really even consider that a relationship sometimes. You know what I'm saying? So, uh, yeah, and anybody could have something if they gonna do anything to make it work. I mean, I feel like I'm a strong believer in relationships and doing whatever it takes to make it work, as long as it's healthy. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like you should do anything that you don't want to do, one, and that is obviously just not smart and healthy in the long run. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and continue to watch this because I got a little carried away there, so my bad, but yeah.
Take straight.
I don't want straight. No straight.
Kevin, explain that to me. How can he be straight if he engages with sex with you?
And see, that's the thing. Oh boy, the boyfriend in the green, the dominant one, I could tell that's probably that started this shit. He don't give a fuck about no relationship with me, this third nigga. He got you already. That's what a lot of niggas do, okay? This is nothing new. Straight men do this. They have them a main bitch and they get them a side bitch. You just sitting there allowing it and being participating in the room with it. That's all that's going on here. This is nothing new. This is what niggas have wanted to do from birth. Have them cause you know that main bitch is not always that freaky ass, motherfucker over time and all that shit. So them hoes, a lot of men, when you get out here and you be used to having sex a lot with different people and you get used to sleeping around with different people, when you finally get in a relationship, it's not that you're a bad person, but you have now been accustomed and you have a habit. Habits rule our energy, okay? You have a habit, and then when you get in a relationship, you're trying to stop. And then that's why a lot of men, it's hard for us not to cheat, because we're trying to stop when we were just doing, our lifestyle has been totally different. This is an upside down flip. This is some 180 on a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm used to being able to smash this shorty, and whenever I want, and all this shit, have no obligation. Now I can only smash this shorty. Like, yeah, it does make it difficult for a lot of men. So a lot of men will find them a side piece that they fuck on, because when you just pick that side piece, you get to put all your little, frustrations and, just urges out on that side piece, because they that little freak. You choose that one, and then, you keep with your main on every other day because they still feed you emotionally in all the other ways. The side piece is just sex, you know what I'm saying? So that's what a traditional, I feel like a good man does if he cheats, okay? Now these modern day niggas, that's the ones that's leaving the main chick and going and running off with the side bitch and getting in a relationship with her. A real nigga's not doing that, you know what I'm saying? But a little nigga will do that because a young-minded nigga will do that because, that the dick rules us when we're younger, and when we're young-minded, our penis is where we go. I was just talking to baby about that. Like, I was like, yeah, this is my first relationship. That's the best, because it's not the basis of, like, sex was not the basis of the relationship like every other relationship before this was. And it's because, like, and we have good ass sex, you know what I'm saying? Bomb ass sex, but like, it's not the main thing that started us. So it's not like, that's all that it is that brought us together, and then everything else stemmed from that. Because when you do that, that's what also leaves it open for you to cheat like this, because it's just about sex. Like, that's what good sex makes you think that that's the person for you. I was like, I thought all those niggas was like compatible with me because we was good sexually, like hella good sexually. I wasn't looking at all the other attributes that made you compatible with somebody. You know what I'm saying? Just because the sex was good, I was told that was the whole, you know what I'm saying? But as you grow, you learn, like, you can have good sex with anybody. You can have good sex with yourself, with a toy. Like, it's about all the other shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's the main part. But basically, that's what homie's doing. He's like, shit, I got you, but I'm just making you think we want to be poly because I just want to fuck other niggas, but I don't want to feel bad. But I got you for all that other shit. I don't need no relationship with no third nigga. I just want to smash him. That's why it don't matter if he's straight, bi, DL, gay, whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then he over here like really trying to go in with the like poly thing. Like he's really believing it.
Well, so he would be considered bisexual, but his secret would be kept safe with us, you know? As long as he's honest, 100, and not married, I'm good.
Okay.
I need the honesty. I don't want no one that's DL. I do not want a DL. I don't want that at all. That's not my preference. I'm not just sitting here DL.
Baby calling me. Shit.
You know, I'm an open gay guy, so for me, it's like I want the same thing. This is where I'm at. It can't be no like the no ma'am.
And there you have it.
And see, they already was on there. Okay, so that video ended, but yeah, y'all see how they was already on there conflicted with each other. Like one of them was like, "Oh, he could be DL, but his secret's safe with us," and the other one was like, "Nah, he can't be DL, none of that." Like, because I'm openly bi, I'm openly gay, and I don't want to have no parts of that. Y'all have two different opinions on what y'all looking for. Like, man, come on, I'm not dealing with all that shit. Like, I don't know how the fuck y'all do that, but hey. Teachers on, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, definitely not your boy. And yeah, I don't promote it either. So yeah, that's it for this one, y'all, because Kelzo say so. See y'all on the next one. Okay?
No, I don't give a fuck about what anyone say. No, I don't give a fuck about what anyone say. Baby, how much I really take.